Hello, my name is Lainey Orzek, and the article I decided to go with for my speech is RFK Jr. Pressures Big Food to Remove Artificial Dyes in Meeting with CEOs. This is written by Amelia Lucas and Annika Kim Constantino. RFK Jr., also known as Robert Francis Kennedy Jr., is a politician and a lawyer. He was most recently appointed as the Secretary of U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. In this article, RFK Jr. is addressing the topic of artificial food dyes to major food executives. Amelia Lucas and Annika Kim Constantino's article, RFK Jr. Pressures Big Food to Remove Artificial Food Dyes with CEOs, informs the audience about RFK Jr.'s recent meeting to discuss how dangerous food dyes are in food and what he plans to do with his term regarding food dyes. So what are artificial food dyes? Artificial food dyes are harmful and destructive in the human body. The most common types of dyes are red 40 and yellow 5. And the most common foods that include these dyes are Skittles, General Mills Trix cereal, and Pillsbury ready-to-bake Christmas tree sugar cookie dough. RFK Jr.'s plan with meeting with these CEOs are to ban these food dyes by the end of his term. Here's some background on information on the meeting between RFK Jr. and major food executives. The CEOs in attendance of the meeting with Kennedy included the CEOs of PepsiCo, North America, Kraft Heinz, General Mills, Tyson Foods, WK Kellogg, and J.M. Smucker. RFK Jr.'s so-called Make America Healthy Again platform argues a corrupt alliance of drug and food companies and the federal health agencies that regulate them are making Americans less healthy. Why does artificial food dye matter? Artificial food dyes need to be banned in all foods in the United States because they have many dangers. These include affecting children's brains as they are still developing and links to cancer. The major difference in regulations between Americans and Europeans is that in Europe, all these food dyes are banned. My visual aid for this project is what the foods we're dyeing for. It includes a picture of the cereal and all the food dyes that are labeled and what effects that come from these. In conclusion, RFK Jr.'s plan for major food CEOs to ban them, remove artificial food dyes for the safety and health of Americans first. It is important to be aware of the hazardous dyes that are within our food system.